Um, GM guys, it's your guy Israel. This is a new week. We are here again to trade gold. And if you all can remember, I've been using this account to trade gold for a while now. Right, so let's pick up a few things and see what is gonna happen. Um, so what is happening here is very terrifying because a lot of shit is going on with gold, right? Um, we have a very large consolidation, and if you look at the higher time frame, like weekly time frame, we have a buy setup down here, which is still considered valid as long as market didn't break down. And you can see you have swept the necessary liquidities from here, right? So we're expecting market to continue going up, not coming down. If it's to come down, that's going to be very worse than expected. But the expectation is that market is going to peak from these levels. That's the expectation. But we're not going to rush it due to I've seen the wars going on and uncertainty that Fed might not cut rates this year. So that's majorly the issues about all these things. So you now have London section right now. So we are looking up to I don't want you to be underwriting this video because I know last month I traded gold for a very long time, and people that traded with me made a lot of money, both with losses and with non-losses. If I could start counting my gold trades here from my history, you can see I have a very good winning streak on gold. So whether you take it serious or not, that's one of your business, right? So well, that's not what we're here for. We are going to conclude on what we are trading this week, because knowing what to trade this week is very important. Like, knowing what to trade this week is very important. So first of all, you look at the higher time frame. You know what you're going to trade. What's the market looking like? For me, I see like the much if you can look at this market right now, see that we have more powers in the buy aspect than in the sell aspect. The reason is this: when it comes to buying power, if by chance we didn't have a market structure shift in this buying power, it's going to be a different change. But we had a market structure shift. This a change of character from a trend, a downtrend, and we have injected liquidity. All these things are injected liquidity, and we have a pickup POIs as a retest balance. So we must protect all these lows. We have a higher. This will be a higher low, right? A higher low. Here is like a higher high and all those things on a lower time frame, saying a higher low as well, higher low as well. So it's literally in sequence, which means this one is now an equal low. This happens to this upper here. We have a lower high, and a lower high, right? These most times if you're using pattern, it's kind of like symmetric triangle or a rectangular consolidation, but often it's called like a symmetry when you have something like this, a wave covering here and a wave covering here. But I don't trade patterns, I trade structure. So but it's very variant to use it as a market sense of direction, right? So you have something like this and you also have something like this. That's an example. Now what's going to happen, you are going to a lower time frame to find your entries. That's how to make a better and a wonderful trade. So without doing like that, you might be wasting your time, right? So here is what is going to happen. I'm on a trade right now on gold. I doubled my risk. This was supposed to be my week of starting $100 to $1,000,000 challenge, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do that because I had some setbacks on that decision. So I'm still going to start it, but I want to make sure that everybody's following. So here again, if you noticed, last month I was risking $80 on this account. So but this time around I'm risking like that's like I'm not risking, sorry, I was risking $20 on the previous account I was trading. So this time around I'm risking like $40 per account. So and whenever I hit my weekly targets, most of the things I do is just okay, like I'll disclose that later, but for now I'm risking $40 here. I had a two lots here. Margin size is $16. Leverage size is about 500 leverage, 500x. So, but if you look at the charts, this is a 4-hour time frame, so you're not gonna find anything funny here. But what's important thing that we have in our head is that we have a market structure shift at the lower time frame at around these zones at the 4-hour, and our liquidity is lying here. Our liquidity is lying here. We also took out this liquidity that was created here. It's the major liquidity that remaining here was this place. And if you look at the sell part of it, we have a single sell. So I don't consider single sell as a major liquidity zones. But if you look at the time frame to see it very clearly, that's when you're gonna watch it. So we have this should be this is a lower low, right? Should be like, yeah, I think from major point of perspective, you have lower low, higher low, higher low. That's it. This should be a higher low. So it's also in a sequence as well, right? So those major lows I marked out is also in a sequence. So what we'll be looking up to now is very simple. We want to focus on the market structure shifts. That's where you pick your entries. So I'm ready to pick entry here from last week, but it didn't trigger. I was very angry that I didn't trigger because it hit my TP without triggering. My target was here. It was a wonderful trade, and I was very angry that I didn't trigger. That trade was supposed to be fabulous, but now we are in London section. If you check the section now, I think it's the London section already, and market just have to react to that. And when it comes lower, because I normally trade 30 minutes time frame, so I don't go below that. So this is what we have here. You had a gap created by gold in terms of pumping. We had a major sales. When the gap was created, it created us a buy setup. This is what the market's sniping right now. When the sales happening, it created a buy setup for us, and then it also had a sell setup happening before that happened. So this was a major sell setup, but I wasn't active when this thing happened. So anybody that was trading already know that filling this gap alone is for you to take profits, right? So once I didn't take that, I'm looking up to buying. Then I'm going to go to lower time frame as well, like 15 minutes, so see what I'm buying clearly. So this was it. Gold filled that gap, and then we are planning to buy now. So we are supposed to pump like 571 pips from here, and maybe go higher than that, but I might not take profits is at those liquidity at the top here, when you had major liquidities all the way down to the side. So that's what we're looking up to. So that's this trade I'm taking here. So that's this thing, in case you want to take the trade. Then we have one more thing before I close this video. You're free to join our community here on WhatsApp, where I dropped a lot. So I drop it trade here for free for a lot of people, and I drop a lot of fundamental informations and everything. We also have our Telegram channel. So we also have a Telegram channel when I drop. I haven't started dropping anything on Telegram yet, because I've been waiting for opportunity to flip this $1 million thing with you guys, but people don't believe on all those kind of things. So it's best I do it when I start seeing the results. I'll start posting it here. So if you are free to join us, you can join us here. I normally do my things free. I like to share with a lot of people, so I'm not like interested in doing a paid group. But if it comes to decision of that, I'm also going to make it possible for everyone to be there. So let's make money. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday. See you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Do it to subscribe, like, and turn on notification. I appreciate you guys. Bye.